Opening contest getting underway here. Brian Blade facing off with the newcomer, Big Joe Black. They lock up collar and elbow. Blade just bulls Black into the corner. Black, the newcomer here to the full-time roster in the PWA, whereas his opponent Brian Blade has perhaps the most experience of anyone on the roster. 25 years plus in the wrestling business. Could be quite the learning experience for the young man in the navy blue singlet there. Able to use his height advantage to break Blade down to one knee, but just not enough. Again, taken back to the corner with little resistance offered. Great to see Brian Blade back here in the fairgrounds. Last time we came to you from this venue, he was able to usurp Nick Stevens as the general manager in a match that was many, many months in the making. I urge you to revisit that event, Red, White, and Bruised 2019, on our YouTube channel. Joe Black clamps on the side headlock here. Oh, Blade tries to shoot Black off, but credit to the young man for being able to maintain this hold. He takes a couple of shots to the kidneys and now gets sent to the opposite side. Oh my! Took his head off. Quick attempt at a cover. Black showing some intelligence by quickly retreating to the ringside area here. He appears to be a bit distracted by our fans. Tremendous crowd on hand here. This is the last time we will be at the fairgrounds for the calendar year. But you can definitely count on the fact that it's going to set many things up for the coming year, 2020. Oh, snaps the arm down across the shoulder. Really going to work now is Blade. You can see the expression on the face of Black, exactly how torturous this hold can be. As basic as it may seem on the surface. You might not get a submission out of the guy, but you'll certainly get his attention. Trying for a full Nelson here. Can he lock the hands? Not quite able. Brian Blade, the Southern Knight, reverses to the hammerlock and then switches to the side headlock. Again, goes to work on the arm. Referee Johnny Long forces the break. Now good awareness from Black. And now going back to that full Nelson. He's got it locked in this time. Although Blade, with the thickness and the strength in that neck, might not be very susceptible to this hold. Just as I say that, the referee comes over to check the arm. What an upset this would be. What a statement this would make to the rest of the locker room. But he can't start counting that winner's purse yet, can Joe Black, because Blade has got a whole lot more in that gas tank. Go behind roll up. And just that quickly, Brian Blade scores the victory in tonight's opening match.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, the Southern Night, Brian Blade.
You see how quickly a match can end when you've got a veteran in there like Brian Blade, able to score the quick roll-up. Put a damper on this young man Joe Black's debut here at the fairgrounds. Fans, stick around after this break. We've got more great action.
Franchise player Chris Truitt here for the PWA School of Professional Wrestling. Do you want to be a wrestler, a manager, a ring announcer, a commentator, a referee? The PWA School of Professional Wrestling is your opportunity. 737 Slocum Avenue in Lancaster, Ohio. Tryouts are absolutely free from 4 to 6 p.m. on Sunday, 7 to 9 on Tuesday. Come on down, try it out. See if you got what it takes to be the next big star.
Welcome back to PWA fans. It is time for what has become a highly anticipated contest. The man you just saw walk across our screen, LA Cordova, going to take on a man with whom he was able to capture the tag team championships on 3 different occasions. Of course, speaking of gorgeous Morgan Taylor, these two men have been at odds for several weeks, and it looks like it's all about to come to a head here at the Fairfield County Fairgrounds.
And a very confident look on the face of Cordova as he makes his way through the curtain, approaching the ring. Of course, accompanied by Nick Stevens as expected here. Cordova, another member of the Gold Standard. If possible, I'd like to catch up with Morgan Taylor as he makes his way to the ring.
Morgan Taylor, come on in here. Thank you for giving us this time before your big match. You're about to confront your former partner, LA Cordova, now represented by Nick Stevens. Must be a lot of conflicting emotions going into this match. Tell everybody what's on your mind.
There's not a lot of conflicting emotions here, Aaron. The only emotion I have is revenge. Revenge for what LA Cordova did to me. He smashed that picture frame, got glass all over my gorgeous hair and my beautiful face, and tonight he's going to pay the price for it.
Well, if there's a more confident man, I haven't seen him. Gorgeous Morgan Taylor on his way to the ring to face off with LA Cordova.
Definitely some interesting comments from the man you are about to see come through the curtain and no doubt strut his way down the aisle. It's been quite fascinating to see the change in Morgan Taylor and subsequently the change in the fans' perception and reaction to him. If I do say so myself, though, it was obvious to anyone who has seen what has transpired between these two. Knows how often Cordova and Nick Stevens collectively and singularly have tried to take advantage of the man in the blue and black trunks. These two men dominated the tag team division in the PWA perhaps longer than any single team has. but it was another title that came between them. It was the United States Championship. Morgan Taylor won approximately 2 months ago, possibly not even that long ago. But the jealousy on the part of Cordova became evident right then and there. And in short order, things reached the point of no return, completely disintegrated. Cordova able to take the early advantage here. You have to think that these two men are going to be able to counter one another with relative ease. Already the attempts at one-upsmanship. Oh, open hand slap. Taylor uncorks a few right hands, but takes a kick to the ribs and another one. These men would have had this fight anywhere they possibly could have. But it's lucky for us that it's going down right here inside the squared circle, where all these great fans might perhaps see a little bit of retribution come the way of LA Cordova. And now the left from Morgan Taylor, showing his pugilistic prowess. Oh, blatant foul kick. Right there in front of the referee. Quite hesitant to call for disqualification here, although if Nick Stevens keeps that kind of thing up, he might have no choice. But referee wants to let these men settle things, if at all possible, within the rules. On the Irish whip. Cordova hits the buckle hard. And Taylor follows up with a clothesline and then a snapmare. Oh, looking for a drop kick there, but might have telegraphed it. Taylor smartly comes in with a kick. Looking for one of his trademark maneuvers, and as I said, Morgan Taylor had that one well scouted. Taylor starting to feel it here at the fairgrounds. Big leg drop. Makes the cover, but had the shoulders pressed, but did not reach back to hook the leg. The thing that's going to work to Morgan Taylor's disadvantage is the presence of Nick Stevens on the outside. Oh, where's he going here? Cordova able to shut down the attempt at that gorgeous drop that Taylor uses so effectively. He begins to drive the shoulder into the kidneys and into the lower back. Now again taking liberties with the referee's 5 count. Oh, got caught with a boot though. Third time was the charm there for Morgan Taylor. Nick Stevens needs to render some emergency assistance. One of the men that make up the association known as the Gold Standard. Now Taylor may be losing his cool a little bit here. using the ropes to his advantage. Many would say that there's nothing wrong with fighting a man like L.A. Cordova on his own terms. Again, another big drop kick. And Morgan Taylor back to work. Overhand chops, body shots. Big whip into the buckle. Follows it in with a big splash. Back to those strikes. It's Cordova. Again, missing with that clothesline. Oh my! I was almost positive that Morgan Taylor had earned a victory with that DDT, but that one might do it. Just spiked his head right on the canvas. Cordova showing that fighting spirit that, whether you like him or not, has made him a 4-time holder of the PWA Tag Team Championships with a variety of different partners. Looks like he's trying to lock on that belly-to-belly, but it is Taylor who quickly connects with that gorgeous drop. There's your 3 count. There's your winner. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, gorgeous Morgan Taylor. Nick Stevens, though, trying to pull a fast one here. Referee Johnny Long says he did not see Cordova's foot on the rope. Of course, the referee's decision is final in this situation. But he is not raising the hand of Morgan Taylor. What is the official decision here? And your winner, L.A. Cordova. Referee allowed the match to continue, and Cordova takes advantage. And he will go down in the record books as your winner in this contest. Apologize for my haste in making that announcement, but it certainly appeared to my eyes that Taylor had accomplished his goal. Proved to his former partner just who the better man was. But in an instant, that man Taylor's fortunes were reversed. Hard pill to swallow. Victorious L.A. Cordova and Nick Stevens. Despicable is the only word I have for what we saw this man right here, L.A. Cordova, do.
Despicable? Let me tell you something. What you saw was not despicable. What you saw was a...
Hey! Get the security out here!
This isn't over, LA! This is far from over!
PWA fans, Aaron Herc here with you. If you like what you are seeing on YouTube, then don't miss the opportunity to see the action live and in person. The first Saturday of every month at the PWA Arena, 737 Slocum Avenue in Lancaster. Premier Wrestling Alliance is in action, plus select dates in towns near you. Check out PWAOhio.com for tickets for not just the arena events, but all events. Arena events start at $5. And that's PWAOhio.com for all of your ticket information.
Main event time. Defending United States champion, Real Deal Kevin Truitt. Confidently strides to the ring. Taking on his challenger here tonight, Jeffrey John. Another associate of Nick Stevens in the Gold Standard, but see some of our young fans here in the front row giving a very warm welcome to Real Deal Kevin Truitt. Jeffrey John has come close on multiple opportunities over the past few weeks in title matches against a man who has now firmly established himself as a very viable United States champion, Kevin Truitt. Erased any and all doubters with his defenses against the man he's once again facing tonight. Talking about Jeffrey John. But if Nick Stevens and John have done their homework, maybe they'll find a chink of the proverbial armor crowd already on their feet. This has developed into a rather intense rivalry. And this is certainly an appropriate venue, an appropriate setting for a match of this magnitude. John able to take the champion back to the corner in the opening moments here. And just in range to get a mouthful from Nick Stevens. Lucky him. Each man trying to gain control. Great kip up there from Truitt. Turns it into a belly-to-back suplex. Did you see the impact on the back of the neck? Jeffrey John. Stunned, to say the least, by that maneuver. Looks for the armbar. Turns it into an arm wringer. Feeling out process here for both men. Nice leapfrog. And one back the other way. Looked like he might have been going for a power slam, but John able to put on the brakes and block it. Where are they going here? They're fighting over this vertical suplex. Precariously near the ropes. Truitt able to come out of it. Great flying head scissors there. John definitely does the smart thing, trying to break the momentum of the U.S. champion. Might be easier said than done. The strategizing taking place here among the gold standard. Who could go a long way to living up to that moniker with a victory here. Many men have been on a quest for this United States Championship, and it's arguably been the most hotly contested championship as of late in the PWA. Really putting the boots to Truitt in the corner. Enables Nick Stevens. Enables Stevens to again interject on the behalf of his client. Oh! First a knife edge chop, then an overhand chop. But John gives as good as he gets. Lights up the U.S. champion. Does it a second time. Styling and profiling. Oh, up and over in the corner goes Truitt. Great athleticism, great wherewithal. Quickly scales the top rope. Comes down with that double axe. Very nearly enough to retain that championship. But John still with plenty of fight in him. Connected squarely with those back elbows. Again, another elbow right to the jaw. Been a very steady pace set by both men in this match. Yet to see anything too reckless or as I'm about to finish my thought, Nick Stevens once again makes his presence known. Much as I said with our last match, he is the X Factor. Having to deal with Nick Stevens at ringside makes the task of retaining a championship all the more difficult. Truitt trying to fight John off. Knee strike off the top. He caught him good with that. But only a count of two. Oh, German suplex. No bridge all impact on that one. And the shotgun knees. Truitt might be starting to wear down John. Oh! Powerbomb stacks him up. Goes to the Boston Crab. Shades of Samoa Joe here. Truitt trying to transition to yet another hold there, but instead gave John the opening to get back to his feet. Oh, running forearm uppercut. Confidence starting to come out of Jeffrey John. Oh, looking for the backdrop, but got rolled up. Truitt able to dodge the first strike, but not the second. Oh my. He caught that knee right under the chin. We could have a new U.S. champion right here and now. All the credit in the world to Kevin Truitt for getting his shoulders up. But the momentum may have irrevocably turned in the favor of the challenger here. Truitt doing what he can to fight from one knee. Now struggles back up to his feet. Not quite as much in those strikes as we saw from him in the early stages of this match. Oh, referee caught between both competitors. I'm sure Nick Stevens is out there saying he couldn't have drawn it up any better himself, because with the referee out of the picture momentarily, oh, what a bulldog! All the way to the concrete floor. Truitt almost had to change direction in midair. Now they're fighting out here amongst the fans. With our referee apparently still down, there's no one to put a count on. They're in amongst them. John gets the back of his head bounced off those bleachers. Oh, but hooks in the front face lock. Oh, this could be devastating out here on the concrete floor. Oh, snaps off the vertical suplex. Both men with a bad landing, but Truitt came down very, very hard. That might have took all of the reserves that John had left, though. Although he is the first one back to his feet. No respect whatsoever for his opponent. Par for the course for anyone associated with Nick Stevens. I tell you what, he is the answer to a question that nobody asked. John plants Truitt with the slam. Looks to have something in mind here. Oh, but he's taking his time getting to the top rope. You saw him favoring perhaps his ribs. Could have done any amount of damage to himself. The impact he made on the concrete floor. And the U.S. champion able to cut off Jeffrey John before he can gain his balance on that top turnbuckle. Oh, this does not bode well for either of these men. What are we going to see here? Oh, John may have averted disaster there. With Truitt undaunted. Goes for it all with the Spanish fly. Oh my God!
The crowd erupts. It sounded like our referee counted 3. It certainly looked like it from the vantage point I had, but you did see Jeffrey John get his shoulder up. Truitt thinks he's won. I was a breath away from making the announcement myself that we can call Kevin Truitt still the United States champion, but very intense discussion going on between all the parties here. John says the match continues. Speaking of Johnny Long, our senior referee, they pick right up where they left off. Oh my, that code breaker. Last ditch effort. And Truitt reaches out, gets that leg on the bottom rope. Again, there appears to be confusion among the fans. The referee is not putting a stop to this, though. Looking for another code breaker, perhaps. Got caught. Sidekick, Robinson special. Kevin Truitt with the will to win. Your winner and still the PWA United States champion, the real deal, Kevin Truitt. Look of despair on the face of Nick Stevens. Client came so close to claiming the United States championship, but not on this night. The real deal Kevin Truitt once again stands tall. Took everything Jeffrey John had to give. Was stronger just that much longer here tonight in the Fairfield County Fairgrounds. John made quite the acquittal of himself in this match, but he might have to go to the back of the line. Wrapping things up here on the program for today, fans, but we have got so much more action from the Fairfield County Fairgrounds to bring to you the next time we join you here on YouTube. So make sure you are back to see Outlaw Tony James defend the PWA Heavyweight Championship against Jimmy Fahrenheit, plus a lot more great action. For this edition of the program, my name is Aaron Hurt, saying thanks for watching and keep watching PWA. For more wrestling excitement from PWA, subscribe to this channel or click on the links for more great action.